Landon, stop that.
From way up at the 23. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Bro, Landon, I'm about to rip you on camera, bro.
It's mine.
Let it go now.
It's mine.
It's not yours, and you know that.
It's mine.
Goodness gracious. What's not fair? You don't even know what's not fair.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
It's not a man.
Fields now to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete.
Well, Charles, this Thanksgiving tradition, so great. I mean, going back essentially through the full century of the NFL, I know you probably have a lot of fond memories of Thanksgiving Day football yourself.
I certainly do, and I don't have the Turkey Bowl tradition. You know, the families that go out and play and then come in and sit down to their feast and watch football. I remember reading about, the Lions jumping on the Packers on Thanksgiving Day. They only lost the Packers in 1962, and they saw one star over 10 times in that game. And I remember Dave Williams from the Bears returning the overtime kickoff for a touchdown to win a game on Thanksgiving Day. I remember so many different things happening, but how much fun is it each and every year to know that you've got football on Thanksgiving Day?
Ah.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Now Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
A nice throw there for the first down. And this is a big moment for this young man under center. You know, he's had a few months now to get acclimated to life in the NFL, but you got to think a little extra pressure here, right, CD? I mean, you're getting the start on Thanksgiving in front of the national audience.
Especially since you and I both know he's watched this game since he was, 4, 5, 6 years old and dreamed of playing in it. In fact, his family sent us some of those videos
Put that down.
of he and his family in the backyard playing their Turkey Bowl games themselves. So now he's going from the backyard to the big stage, and here he is.
Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's third and goal. From the gun, here's Fields. Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As my dad used to tell me all the time, when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on third downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good.
You know what? That's
why.
That's one reason why I'm looking at cutting down some of my leagues anyway.
Well, after marching down
Because I feel like when I don't have
three
nothing
there,
else
kind
to
of
do,
feels like a win for the
I'll spend
defense.
it
And
still
it
like
does.
I'm
They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points would put on the board.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
I agree. I agree, man, and it really does. It actually hit me more like when Landon be like, "Daddy, play with me," and I'm like, you know what, I do need to. Next time, just playing with my son, like, you know. And it feels like I'm always kind of like, no, Daddy's on the game. Daddy's, playing Madden. So I'm just like, man, it's not that big of a deal. And I'm working 2 jobs right now, and I'm about to start coaching. And like,
going right side here, and that's complete.
I'm only gonna focus today. And I actually wanted to do this.
And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved. Able to do it successfully.
And I just need
Not
money.
a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play
What,
says
coaching? No, my part-time, I'm saying
our
I
guy
need.
is better than your guys up. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people, and right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
But now also, like, I just gotta be better with my phone. It'll be times where like I'll get off work and instead of coming home going to sleep like I need to do, I'll have a game set. Landon, hush. I said, and like instead of like coming home and going to sleep, I'll come home and play the game because I have a game set.
This defense for the
And then a
Bears,
nigga
they were very
the rest of the time. And it's like, bro, why didn't you just come home and go to sleep? It's because you're stupid and you should have and you want to play the game.
It's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game of their victory a week ago. What's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you blitz him, he takes advantage of that man coverage and burns you. But if you bring on those extra DBs, he sits back there and does what he wants.
Yeah, I agree. That's how I feel.
Like
at 9 o'clock.
When they catch the ball,
at a minimum 9 o'clock on that way I get 2 good hours that I can go spend with. Aaron should be out of school.
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
But at that point in time, I can
get
my full time down,
it's not
get
necessarily
off my
the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground.
But even before then, you know, like
here's a throw to his running back.
It's complete. I played a lot of Call of Duty games and stuff, but
nice little nifty play
I can get off of 7 if I do I want to play doctor? Better than you got on drugs.
Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got
do you need to pee?
He just stuck out there, and they just got nice first down.
I can't lose this guy. I was talking stuff in him last
They were able to do that there. Nice pick up on first down.
Let's play what?
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. That's already the third time they've looked his way on his opening drive. He's caught one of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Can you stop touching my face? What?
Play action. It's gone. And that would get a wide-up incomplete.
You want to play small?
Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. Third down coming up. This offense was on the move. There are 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, keep it on the charger, though.
3rd and 10. They'll fake the give. Now gone. Open man is Raymond. He's got it. And able to get him down. He does reach the 5.
A gain of 17 yards.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
I'm like really close to my limits right now.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
I need to, but I gotta get my money. I gotta get my money back.
With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Lions have
just open it?
Parkey adds the extra point. And that
really?
makes it a 7-3 lead.
Now, when I open it, my credit gonna take a hit anyway, right? Yeah, and then it goes back up once you. Yeah, maybe I need to
The
go.
kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Because I read somewhere that it's bad just to have one line of credit.
From way up at the 23. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
History, multiple, I don't know.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game.
Oh, okay.
How does that affect how teams like
Yeah,
this
because I think I'm like
these
this.
short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into,
And I
how you're
haven't
getting ready
used
for
that
the
mug
next
at
game.
all.
But equally as
I mean,
important
it has
about the
one
short
deal that
turnaround,
come out of it.
what
And
is
it's
your
like
injury
$55 a
situation?
month.
Are you losing key guys?
And that's
if
all that
so,
it was ever really
how well have
supposed
the
to be used
backups
for.
prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on third down. Play action. It's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. Looking left side.
F-word.
That's Robinson. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Bill was running
So
that
on fourth down,
damn
is the
play
punter,
against me
Pat
the
O'Donnell
other
to
day,
kick it
and
away.
it was pissing me off, man. That damn PA comeback.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchdown.
I was thinking about leaving that one too, bro. I was thinking about leaving that one
The
too.
Detroit offense
I don't
ready to
even.
begin their
It's
drive.
stupid too because I just don't. I
Looking
mean,
to
it's.
build off
I
of a
mean,
nice drive
I'm looking at
last
the
time, a
leagues that I
drive
feel like
really
leaving,
relied
and that's
on the
definitely gonna be
quarterback.
mine.
Making good
I'm just like,
decisions,
man,
distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately,
Derek
keeping it
King
away
is my
from danger.
starting quarterback.
A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush,
That,
pass rush. Those the guys up front.
And then if I don't like your rules and stuff, man, I'll leave it.
Yeah, we'll see if they can disrupt it here.
Like I think no play
So many
cooldown is
times in my
stupid
career,
because
coaches
like
talk about
the
completions
commissioner in
are
there
one
was
thing.
talking
As
about,
long as
man, just
we're
don't
there
choose
after
the
the
game,
catch and
and
we
he
get
turned
guys
around
on
and
the
ran
ground,
that play
we
like
can work
every
with that.
time.
If you're going to give up
You know what I
10,
mean?
12,
And like
15 yards,
if you got a team like Vail, like if you got a team like Vail, bro, that play is so hard to stop because either you got to take your safety and really try to commit to that post route on Andy Isabella,
And this guy
or you got to
certainly
take
fit that bill, as that was one heck of a run there.
or you got to watch the run too. So it's not like you know, like it's so many routes that nigga can go with that.
And
with
this
that
one's
play.
right through to make it a
Man,
14.
Andy Isabella, like he probably could have literally threw for 600 yards. I wouldn't have been able to stop him. Like that play, man. And I told Commissioner, I was like, man, because when he kept running it, I was like, man, you show like a little glitch play a lot, don't you?
From way up at the 23.
Like,
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
I can always tell somebody that like don't watch YouTube. It's true. They games actually don't, you know, they don't have like, they probably have go-to plays, but they don't have like the little, you know,
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Flushed out right.
And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact. And they'll run on the inside.
That's crazy. Melafani is able to tackle.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
You know, thinking of this Thanksgiving Day game, Charles, for years we've heard the talk. Why don't we open up these Thanksgiving Day games instead of just being Detroit and Dallas every year, give other teams a shot to host? I know you're kind of like me, a bit of a traditionalist, but what do you have to say to that, CD?
I think it's a great argument, and the league could support it quite well, where you could move games to different spots and still be very successful on Thanksgiving Day. But you're exactly right. I am a traditionalist. I really don't want Detroit and Dallas to give up those slots. I like the fact that we watch them each and every year. But what I really like is that the league added a 3rd game in 2006. And usually it's division rivals, but that's the 3rd one of the day, and it caps off a great day of football.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
You said
so
what?
Offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff.
If you don't mind me asking, how much does that house cost?
This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Oh, sorry, Chunky.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
I didn't mean to. I'm
and he's
sorry.
going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be second and goal.
You said it's closer to 180 right now. Yeah.
They'll try again. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Fields on the sneak, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Bears draw a bit closer.
I don't know how ugly like that.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is down to 4.
14, Bears 10.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
How many leagues are you currently in right now?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Are you in that one by yourself?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's
goodness gracious.
20. Touchdown, Detroit. You think of guys that are built to be big arm quarterbacks. Jared Goff, he fits that mold, and he showed it off right there.
And Madden really do not let people
Parkey with the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game.
They would take the silliest route.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
I was thinking about doing
from way up at the 23. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
I was thinking about, I even thought about leaving Fight Club, low-key.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Fields throw complete here to Kmet, and he goes out right around the 39. Yeah, that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Off play action, Fields. They'll roll him out right. This one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these
when I saw that it was a group, man,
defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he will have the Bears first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Flush to his right. Open man is Kmet, the tight end.
Yeah. Way to make a block,
and
baby.
Finally out of bounds inside the 5
Way to
at the
make
4.
a block, baby.
A huge play there for Chicago.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. Santos with the extra point, and the lead is down to 4.
21, Bears 17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time.
That's
what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Goff. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Romeo Okwara. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Man open is Robinson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So we're at halftime here in the annual Thanksgiving game in Detroit, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Yeah, Coach, certainly no shortage of action in those first 2 quarters. Definitely got to work on my touchdown calls, so we'll see how much voice I have left for the second half here.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Back to throw, Goff. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long.
3rd and long, it's Goff. Going up top. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. He spins free, fighting through, and he's got space. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Steps away to his left. He'll let this go.
No!
And it's knocked away and incomplete. These two teams, you may remember, they met up at Soldier Field earlier this season with the Bears winning that one. So if they can win again here in Detroit, they'd pull off the season sweep. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides, but to see the ball in the running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
45 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Now they try the right side here. And he gets it down to the 32.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
They run the counter now on first down. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Fields. Dancing to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. To throw is Fields. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustment.
Touchdown, Bears! A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bears have retaken the lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead.
Lions 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain
Throwing on third. Goff. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a play fake, and it's gone. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for Detroit. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. He'll try again, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Lions are once again going to retake the lead. Parkey adds the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Not much leg. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Trey Flowers able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Boy, Charles, that time he took a bad situation and made it worse.
Yeah, you're almost putting together a nice little song there, aren't you? Because it's something you'll see from young quarterbacks. They have that tendency to retreat backwards instead of stepping up in the pocket.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
On play action, Fields.
That's complete to Mooney. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. Fields now to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Hands it off out of the gun. 55 rushing yards on the ground for him so far. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Obi Melifonwu. And the Lions will take over here at their own 12-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw. Because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this
Who was
point
my
of the
team
game.
on this thing?
That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the
I probably
football.
shouldn't have got Mike
Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock.
I got on the
And if you
Bills
have the
defense.
ball,
I mean, Bears
he
defense.
can't score.
Right back to him on first down. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Is that what you telling me?
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they get to him at about the 33. Right here. Just a 1-yard pickup there and it'll be 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Gone.
Give me that.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Oh, that's what you get. That's what you get. That's what you get. I hope you watch this stream later, because that's what you get. You want it to be stupid, and that's what you get. And now I'm about to send you home, fam. Now I gotta send you home, fam. Now I gotta send you home. Now I gotta send you home, bro. You want it to be stupid. All you had to do was just kick. All you had to do was just kick the ball over. Nah, man. Now I gotta send you home, fam. It's over.
Now a handoff looking right.
Call your little raggedy ass back. Let them know that you're on the way, fam.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
I see an extra defensive back on the field. A little surprise here on 3rd and 1. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Meanwhile, Fields' throw pulled in by Robinson here. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Back to throw. He'll buy some time right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw.
Oh, man. I thought I had that one.
They've been excellent all game long.
I ain't even
Another
gonna lie.
example of it right there in the closing moment.
Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached.
I thought I had
If you
that.
don't quite get there, get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing
This is
lane,
clutch.
and knock it away as we just saw there.
They'll look to throw.
Goodness gracious.
My
My offensive line is
And a great
trash.
game comes down to this. Time for one play, and they've got to get it in the end zone.
And I want every cover guy I've got in the game on defense, every extra defensive back who can make a play on the football. So whether it's nickel, dime, quarter, whatever you want to call it, I want 5, 6, 7 guys back there.
And this is
Get out my game!
It's caught, and they've won the football game.
I just went on a game-winning touchdown. No time left. Let's go.
They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest.
Stop playing with me, fam. Take your points next time, bruh.
Would work from past experience.
Kick the ball next time, bro.
Sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners.
Actually, he would have.
this
He
was
had
in the
somebody
win
open.
column for the
He just
Chicago
threw it to the wrong
Bears.
person.
And I tell you, these division games never for the faint of heart, but they come through with a tight victory here on the road.
And you find yourself working harder in
I
a
know,
game
he's
like this
sick
too,
of that
don't you?
shit.
Because you got to stay with it, right? You got to stay with it. You got to stay locked in. It's our type of a game. And you just mentioned it. Division game on the road, tight, and they find a way to win it. Way to hunker down, as my old coach used to say, and find your way through.
So for Chicago, they just keep on rolling. They moved to 9-2 with a win here.
Let me see my phone.
And now they'll get the.
Let me see, Landon. Stop.